I think what's important, so I've been on the board for 3 years, and I think what's important from the public school perspective for Springfield Public Schools is to really focus on a balanced, robust K through 12 education. I don't believe it's our job to really specialize students, although we do offer those opportunities, and Springfield Public Schools has done a great opportunity or a great job with choice programs and offering those opportunities for students who, the rare few that really do have it figured out at such a young age, at 15 or whatever it is they really do know what their career path is going to be, but most do not. And what I think Springfield needs to do better at is to prepare them for what those next steps are. And there's a certain amount of just sort of life experience that we should be putting into these students. And it comes back to critical thinking skills and problem solving. And there's a certain sort of base K through 12 education that they need that we just quite honestly need to be doing better at. I don't think that we're doing our best job at that. And before we master that, I don't think it's helpful to the students, to the parents, to the community at large, to the employers, to be graduating students or churning out students that don't have that sort of baseline sort of knowledge and living experience and problem-solving skills that a robust K through 12 education through a public school system can and should provide.
One of the things that I think SPS does really well, we are known as a district of choice, and regionally we have more choices for our students than many of our neighboring schools. So I think that's something that the district is doing really well, and I think that contributes substantially to workforce development. So I think we need to continue to investing in those choices for our students. We need to make sure that students can explore their strengths, can explore their areas of interest, and find a path that's ultimately right for them, whether that's college after high school, whether that's entering the workforce or entering a trade. The more options that we can give our students to connect with those career paths as they're developing in their education, the better off that we're going to be as a community. I think that we have to empower students to connect with those programs and make those choices, and I certainly think as a board it's incumbent on us to understand the needs of the workforce. So we need to understand where those education gaps are so that as we're developing the strategic mission for the district, that we're able to help create programs and support educators in a way that drives workforce at the forefront.
So one of the things that I pride myself on is being a bridge builder. I think I'm a pretty good communicator. I've had a lot of training in communication. I've had a lot of opportunities for education and communication. And I think that Springfield Public Schools really needs to collaborate more. I know that we have a lot of good programs with local colleges and outside the area as well. But I think that we need to be getting more into the public or private businesses as well. I think that we need to be looking to our working students. We have a lot of high school juniors and seniors and some sophomores even have jobs, and I think that we ought to utilize their experience and their know-how and dare I say wisdom in and sharing that with their own peers, their fellow students. I think that we need to be having a lot more job fair opportunities that aren't the regular, typical, what you'd think of, healthcare, manufacturing, that kind of thing. I think that we need to have representatives from fast food chains. I think we need to have representatives from laundromats. I think that we need to, because all of these businesses need employees. And, the things that look glamorous to students are going to be the ones that students go for. And I think that there's a lot of opportunities that are missed, especially in our robust economy, because students don't realize what's out there. They don't have the opportunity, or they don't have the they don't see all that they can accomplish in this area. And so I really think that we need to have a lot more opportunities for job fairs and collaborating, not just with universities and nonprofits, but also private companies.
Well, the good news is that academics are improving at Springfield Public Schools. Overall scores were up on the last annual performance report, and this is a key indicator that things are going in the right direction. We also need to continue to recruit and retain the best possible teachers that we can, because that is the number one factor in student success. I also believe that we need to make sure that we are not leaving the most needy, under-resourced students, vulnerable students behind. And we have several programs in the Springfield Public Schools that help with this. One of them is the SOB program. It is a leadership program that includes everyone. It helps kids with their social skills and their leadership skills, and it offers opportunities for internships. I have been attending the Rose Banquet for the last 13 years, and this is top 10 students from every high school, and this is the first year, last year was the first year that Parkview had 4 African American young men in their top 10. One of the students was the vice president at the school, and the other one was a valedictorian. This is the first time Parkview has had 4 African American valedictorians.